Hello and welcome to the Herger Gymnasium for today's coverage of varsity volleyball. Mike will also bring in the coverage here as we live stream. It'll be Braintree and Needham set to take the court here for set number one. And Braintree with a game yesterday against Durfee. This will be Needham's first game of the season. And Braintree with a lot of new faces here this season under head coach Roberta Stannard. Braintree will serve first. And the opening serve will go into the net. As Tang with the serve for Braintree. So the first point of the match going to Needham, the Rockets. As that one blocked at the net. And Braintree now looking to bring it back over. As Braintree with a block at the net, and they get no point. It is actually a Needham point. It went apparently out of bounds. A 2-0 advantage for Needham. The serve. As that one's set up, and it's deflected out of bounds off of Braintree. And the first 3 points going the way of the visitors. So playing to 25, win by 2, best of 5. And Needham out in front. The line drive serve, as that one hit the stanchion up above. Everything in play here at Braintree High School, and even here at home, sometimes the home field advantage goes against you. Most teams get stunned when the ball comes right back down in an awkward angle, but got to be ready to play it. As the first 4 have been scored by Needham. As Braintree bumps it over the net. Brian Gow with that one. And off of the Braintree blockers for another Needham point. Off the Rockets' hands. And a very quick timeout taken by Braintree here. So a 5-0 advantage, and the first of 2 available timeouts per set. So Needham is always one of the top teams in the state, projected to be one of the top teams again, up there with Brookline. Newton North always one of the formidable foes as well. And Braintree right now concerned about trying to score their first point of this opening set. One served right down the near sideline and set up for a spike try. And Braintree this time able to play it back, but then the kill is there for the Rockets, and they are cruising right now here in the first set. Line drive serve, and Braintree could not handle it. Trying to make the play that time was Tyler Tang. Braintree, a very young team, trying to shake out the jitters here against a formidable foe, but right now Needham just showcasing their talents, and Braintree gets a gift point as this one is served out of bounds. So both sides now having one serving error. Jump serve with some spin off the hand of Ellis Wong, and it's very quickly pounded down to the ground with the spike. And the Rockets making quick work as Dirks with the heavy hit. Handing it back for Ching, who will serve. 8-1 game here in the first set. And now Braintree will get a second point on a serve that goes out of bounds. So Braintree now hoping to turn some momentum from that point. Got to start going on a little bit of a run here. Down 8-2. As the serve does clip the top of the net, but does make its way over. And Needham able to respond to that, making quick work and scoring the point. Leary converting at the net. So the Rockets with a 7-point edge here in the opening set, up 9-2. And the jump serve. Braintree with the set, and the hit out of bounds. Too strong on that hit from Ryan Liu. And that one is another Needham point. Everything going the way of the visitors right now, and they're trying to make quick work here at Braintree High School, but the Wamps trying to battle back. Again, just 2 points on the board for Braintree, as Needham leads 11-2, and the hammering serve goes into the net, and again, another serving mistake. That's 3. But I guess right now, Needham playing the percentages that their serves are going to be better than Braintree's, which obviously they've had more serves to deal with. And Braintree serves it out of bounds too. So that's the second time we've seen both sides exchange back and forth serving mistakes. Another serving mistake. So Needham really having some trouble serving early in this match, but right now the scoreboard's not indicating any trouble for them. Set up by the Rockets, and the kill is there at the front of the net by Coppinger. (13-4). And Braintree with a nice block, and that'll give them a point. So Braintree scoring their first point defensively. The other 4 that Braintree have scored have been on serving mistakes. So Braintree now with 5 points, trailing 13-5, as they will serve. And Needham has capitalized again, making quick work. Again, Braintree is taking one of their 2 timeouts allotted per set. Front of the net, and Braintree into the net with the hit off the left hand of Anthony Volpe. Braintree now goes into their second and final timeout here of the opening set, trailing by 10, 15-5. As we'll take a quick break in the action, Braintree down 10 early in set number 1. We'll be right back. Play set to resume following the Braintree timeout. As the Wamps now work it to the net. And a nice hit and a Braintree point. Nice hit from Volpe. So Braintree again, a young team. It's going to take them a while to get their feet underneath themselves. It may even take a year or two before Braintree can really get back to that high level of play. As the serve goes out of bounds again. And both sides making lots of serving mistakes here in this opening set. Needham has 5, Braintree has 3. And the jump serve goes out of bounds. So the Wamps hanging in there, down by 9. Wong with the serve for Braintree. Far side, and it's hammered down. And no chance for Braintree to play it, but a legal hit apparently on Needham. He said it was out of bounds, and referee making a call at the net different than the line judge had. Braintree with the serve. The Wamps catching a break there, but they will not this time. Same player, and this time hammering it down for the kill. A little bit more juice on that hit. Off the right hand of Putnam. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with for Braintree at the front of the net. They're going to try and play it away from him if they can, but it's going to be tough to. Goes into the net yet again. So really the only thing that has gone wrong for Needham here in this first set has been their poor serving, but they lead by 8, 17-9 as Braintree serves. And that is inbounds. That is an ace. Back-to-back aces, and just like that, Braintree within 6. So a nice little showing here by Braintree. After a very slow start, they've battled back, keeping this one close. Another serve from Braintree. From Roger Wong. Violation on Braintree. (18-11), Needham with the lead here in set 1. As Braintree plays it to the front of the net. The face of Braintree and out of bounds. Lawrence serving for Needham as it's set up at the front of the net by Tang. And the Rockets now will have a chance to bring it back, and Braintree with a diving play of Wong to keep play going, and then it spins out of bounds. After Braintree got within 6, it's back to 9 on a 3-0 run. And this one going towards the sideline, and that'll be 4 hits on the Braintree side. As the Rockets now closing in on the end of this first set, leading by 10. And that serve goes out of bounds, or that hit goes out of bounds. Trajectory going a little bit further than Yang wanted. 21-12, Braintree down by 9. And that one goes out of bounds again. So the Rockets with a couple mishits here, allowing Braintree back to within 8. 21-13. Braintree trying to continue to score as many points as they can per set against this team from Needham. But a serve that goes out of bounds puts Needham a couple steps closer to closing out this first set. As Braintree now with their 4th serving error. Tough ball there from Wong, and that set up Wong for really a near impossible hit. And it ends up being 4 hits on the Braintree side. So 2 points away now from the end of the first set. 23-13 the score. And a jump serve, a little bit short on the hit from Leary, and it works out in their favor as it's now set point. This may be the final point of the set. Much better control from Braintree on this one. And it is a Braintree kill at the net. Shrivastava for Braintree on the hit. And that is going to be a Braintree ace right on the sideline. Nice hit. Really nice serve from Brian Gow, who will hit it again. Braintree again still has to score, and that'll do it as he hits his own player on the way to the net. And that closes out the first set with Braintree dropping it 25-15 to Needham in set 1. As the Rockets take a 1-0 lead, the two sides will switch sides. And we will bring you back the second set after a quick break here on BCAM TV.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes, 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. It's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
Welcome back to the Herger Gymnasium, start of the second set. Thank you for watching our live stream broadcast here on BCAM TV as Braintree and Needham in the midst of set number 2. 25-15 Needham in set 1, and they score the first point here of set number 2. Line drive serve, which Braintree's able to handle this time, but not able to get it over the net. 2-0 score for Needham. Very similar start to set one, where they scored the first few points. But Braintree in a big hole, but Braintree was able to battle back, pulled as close as 6 at one point, but end up losing by 10 at the end of that first set. As the point is there on the kill off the right hand of Gundaker. Line drive and tough one to handle. That's an ace. It's the second for Needham as a team. Braintree has 2 of their own. And it is a quick 4-0 start here in set 2. And now Braintree with their first point. First opportunity to serve here for Braintree. As Tyler Tang served for Braintree, and Needham with an aggressive hit to get another kill. Make it 5-1, and Braintree with another early timeout. It's their third they've used here in the overall match. First of this second set. As we have a break in the action, 5-1 is the score in favor of Needham. Braintree talking things over. Nothing really can compare to the real game reps that you see. I mean, everybody can practice, everybody can scrimmage, but until you get the real game reps, nothing like the adrenaline and the game flow with the referees, obviously. As we will continue here in set 2. Serve goes out of bounds, so Braintree timeout, maybe icing the server. Two. Braintree with a serve into the net. Seven for Needham, 5 for Braintree. A lot of different players getting an opportunity to play for Needham here in their first match of the season. And the serve hits the net. Making it a 6-3 score. And Braintree with another serving mistake of their own. You do see a lot of serving mistakes in volleyball, but we're going to have to assume that a handful of these probably don't happen later in the season, as a lot of the athletes get a lot more reps. They get a lot more serves under their belt. Probably don't make those mistakes. As this one just out of bounds. Seven-4 serve. And that one mishit at the front of the net. A rare miscue for the Rockets, as Gold could not hit that one cleanly. And Braintree will serve yet again. Ryan Liu with another serving mistake by Braintree. Starting to really pile up now, as Braintree has 7 of them. Sent to the far side on that pass, and a hit too far. Out of bounds. Tough one there to handle. That was right towards the surface. And then Needham leaves no doubt on that hit with a kill, making it 10-5. The serve hits the net, but bounces back onto the Needham side. The Rockets now with their 9th serving mistake, as Braintree with a substitution. William Vo getting a chance to get into this game. And an illegal serve on Braintree will give the point to Needham. (11-6) the score here in set 2. Needham up 1-0. And the Rockets with their 10th serving mistake. Jump serve and a short hit by Braintree. As that grazes the hands of number 35, Brendan Lynn. And out of bounds off Braintree, making it 12-7. And Needham will serve as they continue to go into their bench. Hit over by Braintree, and they find the open spot. Little blind hit. And the Rockets had no idea where that one was going. Worked out to Braintree's favor. Ryan Liu with the Braintree point, making it 12-8 Needham here in set number 2. And that one hits the sticks up above, out of bounds. So Braintree with now 9 serving errors. We've had a lot here in this second set specifically. As that serve goes out of bounds as well. Serve from Braintree. And Braintree getting the point. And now a substitution. Actually make it a Needham point, excuse me. $13-10 is the, make it 14-10 the score. I was confused because of the scoreboard and the score not being adjusted. 14-9 now. So obviously Braintree had been given a point on the scoreboard when Needham should have gotten it, so the score actually changed by 2 points. Not really sure what the reason is here for the delay. Clearly they have the score corrected. A really nice serve, but Braintree is able to bring it back towards the net, and they do hit it over on the third hit. Set up at the net and blocked initially, but it pops down on the Braintree side. Braintree doing a lot of the little things right, but a little bit too much power on a lot of these hits from Needham. Including that serve that goes out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Ching. Line drive serve, that one just clears the net. And then deflected by Braintree and out of bounds. McCarron getting a chance to serve for the Rockets. A 16-10 advantage here in the second set. They 1-0 lead, 25-15 in set one for Needham, and they now lead by 7. And that one goes into the stands off of a Braintree hand. At 18-10. As McCarron making a couple difficult serves for Braintree to return. This time, Braintree will work it over the net, or not. Nobody there. That was set up for a clean hit towards the net, but somebody missed the assignment there, rotating to the net. And it's now up to a 9-point advantage for Needham, and now 10 with an ace. Haven't been many of those. We've seen a lot of serving mistakes, just 5 total aces. And Braintree will take their final timeout here in the second set. We'll take a break as well. 20-10 is the score in favor of Needham here in set 2, as they're on their way to a 2-0 lead here on the road, and we'll be right back. Resuming here in set number 2, and Braintree trying to bring it to the net. Up and over on the third hit. And that one is out of bounds. Braintree strikes after the timeout. 20-11 the score. serving error. (21-11) the score for Needham with the serve as well. Brought over by Tang. And played back by Tang for a Braintree kill. So 21-12 the score here in set number 2. And the serve was going out of bounds, but Needham playing it, and then deflected out of bounds by Braintree. There haven't been a lot of long volleys in this one. Everything has been quick, whether it's been bad serves or just very quick work by either team's offense. Not necessarily saying you won't see long volleys on a consistent basis, but you don't see many long ones in this, especially at this level. You see a lot of quick work. A lot of the teams either don't have the size of the net to compete, which in this situation obviously is a big advantage to Needham as they have the 23-12 lead. Trying to close out this second set, and they're now at set point. Jump serve, and that'll do it. 25-12, the final here in set 2. Needham cruising to a 2-0 advantage, and they had consecutive aces to end that, 5 total through 2 sets. The teams will switch sides, and Braintree in a must-win situation to keep this match going, down 2-0. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Herder Gymnasium, start of the 3rd set. Braintree and Needham here in varsity boys volleyball. As the Rockets with the first point here of the 3rd set. A very quick kill. So Braintree losing set 1 25-15, set number 2 25-12. Braintree has not led at any point here today in this match, as the first 2 points have been scored by Needham. And the serve goes into the net. That was really an awkward looking serve from the start. Serve here for Huang. Pass to the opposite side, and that's going to be a double hit on the Rockets. We haven't seen that call yet here today, but we also haven't seen a ton of passing. Knocked out of bounds. to tie the score. Actually, Braintree going ahead 3-2. First time here in the match that they have had the lead. And it was short-lived for one serve before it ties it at 3. And Braintree is now in double digits in the serving mistake column. Serve going out of bounds. Both sides making hitting mistakes. Serve for Braintree also going out of bounds. Party checked in for the first time. Serve goes out of bounds. Serve from Lou, or nice strong serve there from Lou, but the hit goes out of bounds, and Braintree with yet another point. And Braintree with a 2-point edge here, 6-4. As Braintree celebrating the advantage. As Lou again giving some trouble, and that time it hit the hoop up above, which obviously gave Braintree a free point there. It bounced right down. And this serve goes out of bounds. So after a nice little stretch, Braintree with the serving mistake. They lead by 2, 7-5. We haven't seen Needham use a timeout at all here in this match. Braintree's used 2 in each of the first 2 sets. Diving play to keep play going. And an illegal hit on Braintree. Seven, 6. Braintree with a lead here in the third set. And no longer for the Wamps. It's tied up at 7 on the ace. Chance for Needham to go in front as Braintree with a substitution. Knocked over the net by Tang, and Tang will get Braintree the lead again at 8-7. And the serve goes out of bounds. That is serving error number 12 on Braintree. Needham has 15. Braintree's able to bring it back. Left-handed hit, and off the Braintree front line. Off the blocker, out of bounds. As Needham with some power on those last couple hits. And the serve goes out of bounds. Tying the score at 9. Serve from Braintree stays in play. And Braintree guilty of the violation as the Rockets go back in front. We continue to trade points here in the early part of this third set. But Braintree trails 2-0. Little collision on the Braintree side as that one hits the hoop and stays in play. Nice sliding effort from Needham as Ching went diving for that ball, and opportunity for Needham to bring it back to the Braintree side, but just out of his reach. Braintree with a point. So go back in front. And 11-10, the Braintree lead here in the third set, nearing the halfway point. The closest set we've seen so far here today. And the only time Braintree's been in front has been here in this third set. As that one set up for goal at the front of the net. Apiece. Line drive serve, and Braintree not able to control the serve. An ace for the Rockets, their 7th as a team. Played over the net as the Rockets with a chance to go up by 2. But Braintree with the block at the net. Nice job by that tandem. Both Volpe and Wilson Lind in there on the combo block. Able to respond with a kill of their own. The score and now the serve for Needham. And the serve goes out of bounds, tying it at 13. th serving mistake by the Rockets, who do lead 2-0, but are tied at 13 late here in set 3. As Matt Barty checking back in, and he will serve right on cue. Needham has to hit this one over, and they do. Set to the far side, and off of the Braintree blockers. Good diving effort by Braintree towards that bench. (14-13), Needham with the lead. Braintree hoping to tie it up. That's blocked at the net, and that will be 4 hits on the Braintree side. So Needham up by 2. They haven't led by 2 much here in this third set. Braintree's actually led a lot here in this third set. But we'll see how Braintree can respond to some adversity here in this third set, as they have trailed just about the entire way here in this match. But the closest they've played here has been here in this third set, down by 3, 16-13. And another serve for Needham, as McCarron will hit it. And this one goes for an ace. Braintree will use a timeout here. Might be the final one we see here today. 17-13, Braintree down 4. And Needham now on their way to potentially closing this one out here in the third set. We'll be right back. Play resuming. 17-13 the score. And Braintree not able to knock it over the net. That'll be 4 hits on the Braintree side. Line drive serve, and that's an ace. As the Rockets have really distanced themselves from Braintree here late. 9-team ace for the Rockets. And they lead by 6 points, 19-13, as Braintree looking to respond. And they're able to bring it back over the net. It's brought to the near side, and a kill for number 20 for the Rockets. That is Peljevic. Reyes with the serve, and he knocks it into the net. Braintree back to within 6, 20-14. And a nice serve from Braintree. And that will get them a point to bring them within 5. Braintree really needs to string together consecutive points and make things happen quickly. Needham gets the point back. A little bit off of that hit, putting Braintree in a position that they were off balance. Six-point edge for Needham here on the road, looking to win in straight sets. And it's Braintree with the block, but it goes out of bounds, unfortunately, for the Wamps. Even with the height disadvantage for Braintree, they're still coming up with some blocks at the net. Didn't gain them a point that time, unfortunately, but certainly a lot of things that Braintree's happy with that they've done here in this match. The scoreboard won't indicate the result they're looking for, but they're making strides in the right direction early in the season with a young team. off the Braintree blockers. And now it is 2 points away from match point. As the end of this match closing in. Braintree needs to hit it over on the third hit, which they do. This is set up by the Rockets and blocked by Braintree. And then hammered down for the point, and that will make it now match point. 24-16 as the Rockets try to end it here. And the serve is hammered into the net. That's the 19th serving error. And the serve goes out of bounds, and that will end it here, as Braintree drops the third and final set, 25-17, dropping it in straight sets, 25-15 in set 1, 25-12 in set 2, and 25-17 in set number 3, as Braintree drops here today in their home opener. Actually, their second game here at home. They played Durfee yesterday, first game we have covered here for BCAM TV. Thanks for watching our live stream broadcast, as Braintree falling on the wrong side here against a very tough team against Needham. And in the serving department, 19 serving mistakes for Needham with 9 aces, Braintree with 12 serving errors and 3 aces. And Braintree losing overall here today, 3-0, as that'll conclude our coverage here today. Thanks for watching our broadcast here of boys varsity volleyball. On behalf of our camera person here today, Justin Turpin, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.